Hi Aries, this is going to be your reading for the beginning of June, taking a look to see what that full moon in Sagittarius brought in for you, Aries. It's good for Sun, Rising Moon, and Venus sign of Aries primarily, but it could resonate with anywhere that Aries falls in your natal chart, okay? It is a general reading, however, so it may not resonate with all of you, or perhaps only parts of it will. Just take what you feel applies and leave what does not apply behind. It could be meant for someone else. If you would like to book a private reading with me, Aries, that would be just for you and only you, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma Chandra Aries. I love reading for you guys. They wanted me to do a spread that picks up on the energy around you. I didn't really want to do that, but they pressed me and they said, you can hone in on some other things for them through the oracle cards. So they wanted me to use a couple oracle decks as well. Keep in mind, things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. I could be picking up on energy around you. These cards, the tarot in particular, could be all you, but I meant for it to be the energy coming towards you and, where you'll be going moving into the beginning of June. Some of you are in a situation right now, and it might be either at work or in your home environment where you're not feeling totally supported. So I just want to acknowledge that for you and tell you that it's okay if you're feeling exhausted, which is what came out in the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle deck for you guys, to be clear with others about what you need from them and what you don't need from them, and move towards supportive connections. Because I think you guys have been working hard and feeling like a lack of gratitude, possibly. I'm like, oh, this will not do. Because you guys are my starters. Aries is the Fool and the Emperor. You guys love the beginning. You love being in scenarios and situations where you can feel free and excited and determined and enthusiastic and original and free to express yourself. I feel like there's a lack of encouragement around you. So don't let anybody bully you right now, Aries. What came out of my Enchanted Map Oracle deck is follow the leader in reverse. This is always like the Fool to me. Like, you guys are like the Pied Piper. You are cardinal signs. You kick off the wheel. You're super enthusiastic. People usually follow you, but that doesn't mean that you don't play ball and you can't act like a fixed sign or a mutable sign when you need to. But I think you might have been put in some situations, and will be at the beginning of June, Aries, where it might take you out of the energy of the Fool, and it'll put you in a place where you feel like you need to create a balancing act. So there's someone or something that does not want to follow you, or you do not want to follow them. Balancing act is coming out. Some of you have Libra or Sagittarius in your chart. You might be connecting to a sign like that, or maybe Gemini. You feel like life is a balancing act for you right now, and you have to be careful. It's a little precarious. This is a very beautiful image, but if you look at it closely, it's a little scary looking. So I think life is a balancing act for you moving into June, and I feel like you need some encouragement, and you might not be getting it. For those of you that are parents or in romantic relationships and intimate relationships, make sure that there's equal give and take, equal encouragement. Watch out for people being bossy with you, or you being bossy with them. Like, hey, I'm the leader. No, I'm the leader. No, I'm the leader. Maybe you could just hold hands and encourage each other and walk together. Because this balancing act, this little boat might fall right off that tightrope if that doesn't happen. So there might be a lack of encouragement around you. There might be a little bit of a power struggle happening between you and someone else at the moment. Make sure you ask for the encouragement where you need it. What came out of my chakra oracle deck for you guys sort of mirrored, I could see where it was going. They told a story for me. Gratitude in reverse, insecurity, and workaholic. Some of you guys have been putting in a lot of work towards something. It could be in career, around your home, in a relationship. And despite all your hard work, you don't feel like someone's grateful for you, and they're not encouraging you either. This is going to make you feel insecure. So the universe is trying to tell you something about that relationship. These cards could be about someone around you as well. Someone may come to you and tell you that they feel this way. this week, but I meant for these to be channeled for you. So if you're feeling this way, here's your sign that the universe sees you and supports you. The universe doesn't want you to feel insecure. They want you to see that, look, you've been balancing a lot, Aries, and someone doesn't want to follow your lead, or if you feel like something is not right for you, you don't need to follow someone else's lead, especially if they're going to work you to the bone and not be grateful for you and not encourage you and just make you feel insecure. Don't ignore that feeling. When I saw this, I was like, what? Who is not supporting my kind, fun, happy, enthusiastic, delightful Aries? That will not do. That will not do, Aries. I think that someone around you is just making you feel like you are obligated to do something, but they won't encourage you the way you need them to. And you need to acknowledge that. If that's happening in a relationship, that relationship might not be right for you, or you're going to need to talk to that person. I do know that someone wants to talk to you, and I do see evidence of some pain and some endings and some change coming for you. These could be happening in any part of your life. Your guides just want you to feel acknowledged by that. From the 7 Energies Oracle deck, I have Roots of Abundance and Awakening Genius in reverse. I also notice Willing Release in reverse. So you might be tearing out and uprooting something for yourself. You're feeling like you are lacking groundedness. You don't feel very grounded moving into June. That's because a storm is brewing. Storm fields. Yeah, storm fields here. When I see Awakening Genius, I always think of the Fool or the Magician. Those are your cards. That's that spark, that Aries spark. Like Awakening Genius always makes me think of Aries and the Fool. I think that there's a situation that you need to uproot yourself from, Aries, because it is not awakening the genius within you. And that's what you're here to do. You're here, Aries, one of your jobs in the zodiac is to awaken genius in others and in yourself. You are our self-starters and our starters. You're our spark. It might be difficult for you to release this, or there's a person around you that's having a difficult time releasing you. It's because there's a lack of encouragement and gratitude, and that needs to be discussed with whomever you're surrounding yourself with. I can feel that you need that in this moment. To further support you, from the Crystal Inspiration deck, here's what your guides have to say. Phantom Quartz, embrace change. And noticing the word phantom. Something isn't real. Something keeps disappearing out of your life. And you might just be staying there waiting for it to reappear. I just heard intermittent reinforcement. You need to Google that, intermittent reinforcement. Someone is intermittently reinforcing you. So you never know when you're going to get praise, and you never know when you're going to get shit on. That's what intermittent reinforcement is. And you keep coming back and coming back. It's time to release that. It's not awakening the genius within you. It's just making you work and feel insecure. It's time for you to embrace change, Aries. It's time for you to embrace change so you can get right back into the energy of the Fool and start something new. Yeah, start something new. Loosen your grip. Amazonite came out. You've been holding on to something really tightly. Your guides are saying it's okay to let go. Let go just a little bit. Usually you guys don't need this kind of advice, but you or someone around you needs to embrace change and loosen the grip. That will bring in that energy again. That will help with flow. Also, Detox Your Life came out. Shungite, detox your life. So clean up diet, watch your sleep-wake cycle, flush out toxins with more water. I just heard somewhere out of the blue, someone has like way too much pet hair or dander in their house right now. It's time for a good spring cleaning. That was a very specific download. Someone needs to detox their home. It needs a good spring cleaning. Your body needs a good spring cleaning. Detoxing is important right now. Loosening your grip in some way. Also, someone grips something too tightly when you drive. That's bad for your wrists and your hands. I'm getting health downloads for you guys. And embrace change. In any place in your life that things aren't working, embrace the change. It'll let your Aries cardinal energy flow right back in, because you are moving towards a time of creation. Okay, I do have grief here though. You're at a bit of an impasse, okay, and feeling a little complacent. I see. Just detox, embrace change, and loosen your grip. Again, I kind of sense that some of you are having a little bit of a power struggle with someone. So they wanted me to use the Untold Truth of the Heart Oracle deck to kind of show me where you and some others stand in your life. You did have a court card come out, so I know that there's someone around you. Again, things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. The reason for the reading is the Ace of Swords. The way someone is feeling, you or a person around you, is the Queen of Swords. They see you as the Sun, Leo energy. What you need to know is the Page of Wands, and the final outcome is the Knight of Wands. I think you're being encouraged to move away from something that isn't working for you. A person around you, the untold truth of their heart is hoping, pretend, and rejection. Waiting, expecting, manifesting. Someone is hoping for you. I notice that there are two cards that mirror each other here. Where is it? The willing release. Look, it's both dandelions. Interesting. That's a double confirmation. Someone is having a hard time releasing you. Again, it could be in reverse. Someone in the situation is having a hard time releasing. They just are hoping, but they're pretending. They're wearing a mask. They're exaggerating and they're bluffing. They also are worried about rejection. This person has an irrational fear. They say no and they're dismissive at times. They're hoping, but they pretend. I'm seeing a back and forth here. No wonder you're confused. Okay. 1 minute they make you feel one way, 1 minute they make you feel another way. It's that intermittent reinforcement download I just got. Yeah. Find out who that is in your life and confront them about it. Someone's having a hard time letting something go here. But what you have to say is one day, someday, somewhere, another time. One day, but not today. You need space, I think. Frozen, silence, stillness, and no words, and deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. This is a person or a situation that you've played out repeated patterns with. This could be a family member, a friend, co-worker, work, romantic partner. Yeah. Beginning of June, you guys need a minute. I think what happened for you guys during the full moon in Sagittarius and that eclipse, it made you realize that you're being stifled in some way and you're not able to expand. Aries does not like being frozen. Stillness and no words. You guys are arguably one of the most communicative fire signs. If I put an Aries, a Leo, and a Sagittarius in a room and someone said to me, who do you think will talk first? I'm like, I don't need to guess. It's going to be Aries. You guys are like, ta-da! So I know that this bugs you. I know it bugs you. They are showing us here that you've played out repeated patterns. You've learned karmic lessons from this. You don't have much to say at this point. It's exhausting you. It's exhausting you. Long journey, depletion, and fatigue. You and this individual, if it's with another person specifically, I just heard that someone in this scenario, for some of you it's you, but for some of you it's the person around you, have beat something like a dead horse. Let the horse go. But someone doesn't want to let it go because the reason for the reading is the Ace of Swords. Clarifying the Ace of Swords is the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Hangman, Pisces here. Someone is sad. They have regrets. They know the truth. They want a breakthrough with you of some kind, I think. They're very stressed out and all they can do is hang here. With the Pisces Hangman, this person is seeing something differently, but all they can do is pause and surrender and let go. Seeing something from a different point of view and seeing the truth has them kind of filled with some regrets, kind of crying over spilled milk, and a bit stressed out. So they pull back with you, but I think it's because they're having a hard time processing a truth. Or they have recently processed a truth and gained that wisdom with the owl, and it's hard to deal with. They're trying, or you're trying, okay? For some of you, like Aries is your rising or your moon, okay? So this could be you. I mean, for it to be the energy around you, the way someone is feeling is the Queen of Swords. You could be connecting to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She does look a little icy in this deck. This person is very detached. They're very smart. The guides just said they think they're very smart. Doesn't mean they're not. They think they're very smart. This person does This person wants to be right. This person does want a lot of control. They don't want their heart hurt anymore. Again, I think this is someone around you, but could be you. Clarifying the Queen of Swords is the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Star. This person wants stability, long-term stability in the Pentacle realm, and they have hope for renewal in some way. Yeah, they have hope for renewal in some way. They see you as the sun. They see you happy, full of vitality, clarity. Some of you are connecting to a Leo. I love it in this deck. Her head is like, looking at it, like she is the center of that flower there. Your brain's all lit up. They see you wanting to move towards a happiness. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Two of Cups. Someone here does want to talk. They want clarity with you. They want warmth. They want vitality. They want everything out in the cold, hard light of day. They want to cooperate and work together. They want to talk to you. There's been pain, crisis, the Ten of Swords, hurt. This could be about a divorce. This could be about an illness. This could have also been a third-party situation. Somebody might need to get out of that sandwich so that a heart-to-heart conversation can be had about what's really going on and everyone can connect to their emotions. I think that someone wants to do this with you. But up until this point, based on the oracle cards, it has not gone well. The theme has been a lack of gratitude and encouragement. This Queen of Swords might need to let her Queen of Cups come out a little bit, possibly. I'm feeling a little bit of a demandingness off of someone in this scenario, even a stubbornness. It's like they fight this hangman energy. Yeah. They're just working through an emotion. They do want freedom and hope. But here's what you need to know. Page of Wands. Clarifying the Page of Wands is the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. You know what? I kind of get the feeling that someone doesn't want to see you go off and have fun. Because the Page of Wands for me is usually Sagittarius, but it's Aries too. It's like that Fool energy of pages deliver and receive information. And when the Page of Wands, this is a person that when they open their door every morning, the world is like their oyster. They see endless possibility. They want to travel. They want to explore. They're in a mode of discovery. They're happy. They're not at all tied down. And they just want to have fun, recapturing youth even and fun. Almost an innocence, recapturing creativity, creative mind as well. I notice she's listening to the ground. This person might be listening to things through the grapevine about you. You guys, this person may have two cats. You may have two cats. This person, you might be friends. You might have a lot in common. They're both black. I think that someone doesn't want to let you go. And they're all stressed out about and refuse to let go because they don't want to see you get back into your Aries energy. Also, some of you, if this is all you, because for some of you, this is all you, you need to know that through the pain and some difficult endings, you can have a renewal. You can get in touch with yourself again with the Two of Cups. Sometimes the Two of Cups is just where you look in the mirror and see the real you. You can have the clarity with the Sun, but you guys might be freaking out and saying, no, 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 no. I couldn't possibly be the Page of Wands. I'm the Queen of Swords. I'm the Ten of Pentacles. I represent stability and intelligence. Your guides are saying, you can do both. You can be both things, but I think that someone doesn't want to let you go. They have a victim mentality. They're very stressed out. They're holding back. They might even be controlling resources because we go from the 10 to the 4. Worried about financial stability. Some of you want to move, travel, relocate, buy a new car, take a trip, and there's stress about it. Your guides are saying, get out of your head. Address your anxiety. If you budget for it, you can have this little bit of exploration and fun. But the final outcome is the Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Wands is the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, and Temperance. Honestly, I think this is you. And I don't think this person will really be able to suck you back in. I think that because you said You said, I'm exhausted. You said another time. You said, I don't have shit to say right now. You said, these are repeated patterns. I've learned my karmic lessons from this. I have paid this price. I'm paying this price. I need to break free. Someone wants to break free with this Knight of Wands and experience passion and independence. The Knight of Wands is a person, sorry, hang on, someone doesn't want me to talk. Sorry, Aries, I had to clear my throat. Somebody does not want me to say this. They're going to have to let me. The Knight of Wands has something to prove, and it wants to carve its way in the world and is rebellious and passionate and excited. The Seven of Cups, exploring all of your options, window shopping. It's a little overwhelming, but I don't see you being afraid. I see you rebelliously, passionately charging towards something. The GPS of your soul is turned on, forward motion towards temperance. Some of you are being divinely guided. Some of you have Cancer and Sagittarius in your chart. Maybe these people might be coming into your life. But I think wherever it is you're going, you're very determined to get there because you just want to feel victory and success, and you really want to bring something into balance that has been excessive and out of balance. At this point, you want fun. You want to be the fool again. And you want to be the emperor again too, which is a person that represents logic, authority, having their shit together, getting control of their life. But right now, I think you want to move back into the energy of the fool so that you can have fun and be excited again. It will require you to make a choice that might be a little overwhelming for you, Aries, and move forward and know exactly where you are going. It will bring you to a place of stability and peace and calm. Determine the purpose of where you're going, okay? Because this Knight of Wands is a little cray-cray, rebellious sometimes. But I think that there's a person that has regrets, doesn't want to see you move on. They might be pulling you back into a time when maybe you were a little cold and a little cut off. I think you're the one that's about to have renewal and happiness. And I think that someone else just doesn't know how to see you do that, and they don't know how to express gratitude towards you. So make sure that the people that you surround yourself with are going to be supportive of your choices, okay? And you don't have to prove yourself to anyone, because I don't get this energy around you. They're hoping, but they pretend, and they have these irrational fears. They can be dismissive. They say no when they should say yes, and they say yes when they should say no. You're surveying, wanting to move forward. I do think that someone is watching where you're going and what you're doing, and they don't want to see you move on in some way, and they're being very quiet. Ooh, the High Priestess and the Devil. Someone in this situation is, the High Priestess and the Devil are not a good card combination. This is a sulky, sullen person who's a little obsessive. This person might do magic. They might think they're casting spells. They might watch too much tarot. They might have a energetic cord intentionally tied towards you or with you. That's not good. It's like they draw in something because they don't want to let it go. It's an obsessive desire. Continue to push that out. I think someone might be watching where you're going, what you're doing, what you spend. They might be controlling. If you're doing that with anybody and this is you, the universe is watching you do it. But I don't think it's you. I think it's someone around you. Someone's just bored with the Four of Cups. So just be careful of that energy. These oracle cards told us a lot. When these all came out, I was like, whoa, what is all this stuff? So just detox what you don't need. Embrace change, loosen your grip. Don't be afraid to tell other people to loosen their grip. There's no point in working hard for something that just makes you feel insecure and that you're not being appreciated for. You know, don't keep doing that to yourself. You're going to balance everything out, but you won't be able to lead a horse to water, and no one will make you be able to do that either. And just move towards what's encouraging for you, Aries. There's someone around you that's doesn't want to encourage you, and I don't like that for you. I want my Aries to be happy. Yeah. So I hope that this message helps you if it resonates with you, Aries. If you want to book a private reading with me and talk about it further, the link to the website's down in the description below. Also, all the details for my social media. Check me out and follow me for my family's fun and shenanigans on Instagram and on Facebook. And check out the WordPress blog. The link to that is in the description below as well. Thanks for being here with me, Aries. I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.